Look, it generated the tsunami as well. As I told you, that sometimes volcanic eruption also create tsunami. 90,000 people have died. Look how bad it was. Look, 40,000 people have died. Oh, 2 million people were dead. The ash buried. Look, the ash was buried 10 cities nearby. Ash means rock. It lasted long 8 months. And it has even affected to many of the countries across the Europe. Okay, so this was the five deadliest volcanic eruption. Let me show you how it the lava falls. Look how this lava falls. Okay, just see how the lava comes down to earth. This is the lava coming down. This is how lava comes down. Look, it's falling from the top to bottom. So this is all lava. This is how it's coming down. And when it cool down, as I told you, when it cool down or it solidifies, this lava will solidify into rock. Okay, this is molten rock, melted rock. Okay, you was asking me now what is molten rock. So this red part, red liquid is coming. This is molten rock. When it will cool down, it will become a rock, solid rock. Everything is burning. Look, all trees, small bushes and plants are burning. So this is how uh, eruption and so volcanoes are being there. Okay. So let me just share textbook with you. Okay. I did this for 5th standard, but I want to show you how this thing is happened, because when I seen this, I also felt that everyone wants to know how this thing is happening. Okay, so I have shown to you guys. Okay, this was the follow knowledge. Okay, now we have finished this here. Okay, now in activity number 1, Fazil, start reading beta. That part 3.
Yes, ma'am. 10.3. Some uh,
Measurement.
activity one, work in group, and each of you do that activity one by one using you want
Your foot,
else.
as a
What is a
unit of
unit of length measure to length and breadth. Each group of a classroom. It is possible that will
while
measuring
measuring.
by measuring there you may find that you measure that you
Some parts.
measure in these you may find some parts remain to measure as it is small then you put use a slide to to length of a part of your foot as you did before record you read it
Your
table
observation. Your
one.
observation. Okay. What you have to do? You have to take. You have to pick 3 students. Okay. In this activity, and in this activity, we have to measure a length and breadth of our classroom. Okay. So what is happening? We have to take foot. Okay. We are sometimes we are doing this. Okay, we have foot 2 for 5 foot, 10 foot. Okay. तो कैसे पर कदम के बाद कदम रखना है वन फुट आफ्टर अनदर फुट ओके सो दिस विल शो you the length or breadth of the school. So here you have to write the name of the student name. Okay, so name student. First is Alex. Okay, second is Leo. Third is Lina. Okay, so maybe the length, how to take the foot 1 foot when you finish 1 foot, then put next another foot. Okay, so maybe 10 foot or 12 foot, or you can even 15 foot, 18 foot, 19 foot, 10 foot. Okay, these all are just randomly I'm saying about. Okay, activity number 2. Same thing, you have to with the handspan. Look, this is called handspan. Okay, हम बोलते हैं ना गुजराती में वेट एक वेट नो छे या बे वेट नो छे हम लोग we are measuring something with the handspan. This is called गुजराती में वेट बोलते हैं और इसको handspan बोलते हैं इंग्लिश में. Okay, so sometimes what we are measuring our table or our something like that in our classroom with handspan also. So this was activity of Okay, so first we can measure things with foot and handpan also. Okay, not with just like a scale. Scale is having exact measure, but with a handpan we can get when not exact measure, but we can even say this is 5 handspan, this is 7 handspan. Okay, this is 5 foot, this is 10 foot. So we will get some unit as well. Fixed unit, fixed quantity. Okay, yes, start reading beta. Some some non quantity. Yes, beta, start reading. You have Fazil. Who was reading Fazil? Yes, Fazil.
My puzzle turn is come.
Yeah.
Ustad Azorabas.
Yes. Ma'am,
Let me just
I
finish with the puzzle first. Okay, Meera, start reading.
With, with some known
Non-country.
quantity. This known fixed quantity is called unit. The result of measurement to represent
Two
express
parts.
expressed in
Expressed
two
in
parts. One part is the number. The other part is the unit of the measurement. For example, if in activity 1 the length of the classroom is found to be 12 length of your foot, then 12 is the number. Uh, uh, 12 is the number and foot length is the unit selected for the measurement.
Okay, when I'll take example, if I say 12 cm, okay, 12 meter or 12 centimeter, so it will be distributed in two parts. First will be the number and second will be the unit. Okay, if you are measuring something with scale, so you can get centimeter meter. Okay, so centimeter meter is the unit. So first will be the number and the second will be the unit of the measurement. Okay. So here इसने क्या बोला था 12 length of foot. Okay, 12 length of foot length. Foot length क्या हुई? 12 is the number and foot length is the unit of the measurement. Now study the measurement. Just start reading beta. Go ahead.
Now study all the measurements
Recorded.
recorded in table 10.1 and 10.2. Area are all the measurements for the room using everybody's foot equal are everybody's measurement by a handspan of the width of the table equal
Width नहीं width बोलते उसको. D
width
silent width. Here.
width width
Width means पौड़ाई. Okay. ये WIDTH width means पौड़ाई और length means लंबाई.
of the table equal. Perhaps the result could be different as the length of your handspan or length of foot as a unit to others. They will not be able to understand how big the actual length is unless they know the length of your
Wait a minute. Handspan or foot.
handspan or foot.
We see together. We
We
see
see that
therefore.
we see therefore that some standard units of measurement are needed that do not change person to person.
Okay, when we are measuring from foot or hand span, everybody's hand is totally different. Okay, My leg, the length of my leg and length of your leg may be different. So from my the classroom will be 10 foot length. But if you are measuring, it will be a 12 or it will be a 8. Okay. So we
Oh,
don't get exact measurement. Okay. सबके हाथ और सबकी पाँव की साइज अलग होती है. सब जितने भी करेंगे ना उतना अलग आएगा. So maybe okay. So क्या होता है? So this is just only for getting knowledge of measurement, but because we need a standard in measurement, okay, unit of measurement, they do not change from person to person. अगर मैं करूँ तो भी same आए, अगर आप करो तो भी same आए, so we need some standard unit of measurement which doesn't change to person to person. So हम क्या लेके आए? Scale लेके आए. Scale को invent किया. So by using scale, we will measure. Anybody will measure. The measurement will be the same. अगर दुनिया में कोई भी करेगा ना ये क्लास, अगर फॉर एग्जाम्पल किसी की मेजरमेंट तो सेम ही रहेगी. तो चाहे दुनिया में कोई भी आके कर जाए, measurement will be the same. The scale. Okay. Okay. Yes. Who will read? Yes. Who will read? Lucky Wakil. Yes. Lucky Wakil. Start reading better.
yes, ma'am. Ancient times, the length of a foot, width of a finger, and the distance of a step were commonly
Better. We are
measured.
not able to hear you properly.
Yes, ma'am. Can I read now?
In
Hello.
ancient time, yes, you are audible but not clear. Okay.
Ancient times, the length of a foot, the width of a finger, and the distance of a step were commonly used as different units of measurement. Indus Valley civilizations must have used very good measurements of length because we see evidence in exhibits
Perfectly domestic construction. Okay, wait.
temples.
Okay, okay, okay. Enough. I want Ali Asgar Rajani to read. Ali Asgar Rajani. Okay. Uh,
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Yes, start reading better.
I read.
Ali Asgar Rajani.
Yes, ma'am. I am reading, but ma'am, that your black screen.
Okay, let me just share my screen it again. Okay, so maybe you are having some problem. You can solve it. Now you can see my screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, start reading. A cubit as the length of a cubit.
A cubit is the length from the elbow to the fingertip was used in ancient Egypt and was also accepted as a unit of length in other parts of the world. People
Okay, you know
also
cubit. What is cubit? Cubit is the measurement from again coney to fingertip. Okay, the finger coney to fingers. Okay, here this part is called ક્યુબિટ. ઓકે, ખબર પડી? હાથની કોની અને હાથની કોનીથી લઈને આંગળી સુધીનો મેઝરમેન્ટ ઇટ્સ કોલ્ડ ક્યુબિટ. ઓકે, it was using in Egypt, ancient times, and it was also accepted as a unit of measurement. Okay, read Rajani.
People also use the foot as the unit of length in different parts of the world. The length of the foot used
Varied slightly.
varied slightly from region to region. People measured a yard of cloth by The distance between the end of the outstretched arm and their chin, the Romans measured with their paces or steps.
Okay. So now there in ancient time people was measuring clothes by the distance between the end of arm. Okay, हम कैसे आर्म को खींच के till chin तक, till अपनी दाढ़ी तक पहले ऐसे मेजर करते थे. Before we wasn't having meter. Okay, so Roman people was using their as a step. Okay, so we were having in ancient time we were having different types of units to measure. But okay, in ancient India, okay, we'll see what was in ancient India. Okay, in ancient India, yes, Asghar. Continue. Rajani, please continue.
Yes, ma'am.
Rajani, continue.
Continue. In ancient India, small land measurements used were an angle or a mothi. Even today, we can see flower sealers using their forearm as a unit of length for garlands. In many towns of India, many such body parts continue to be in use as unit of length when
Convenient.
convenient. However,
However,
everyone's body parts could be of
could be.
slightly
It's
different
could. Okay, no,
sizes.
could नहीं है वो. Could है वो. Could be slightly different size.
Could be slightly different sizes. This must
Okay, have caused confusion.
have, have caused confusion in measurement in 1790. The French
1790. The French created the standard of.
1790 French created a standard unit of measurement called the metric system for the sake of
Okay, okay, okay,
uniformity.
okay, okay, okay. I want no one to read. Is Mahdi Hassan there? Is Mahdi Hassan there? Okay, no one.
Yes, ma'am.
Start reading the text. For the sake of.
For
Start reading
the
फटाफट.
for the sake of uniformity, scientists all over the world have accepted a set of standard unit of measurement. The system of unit now used now used is known as the international system of units. SC
SI unit.
units. The SI units of length is a meter. A meter scale is shown in figure 10.6, also shown in the 15 cm scale in your geometry box.
Okay, each meter.
Each meter m is divided into 100 equal division called centimeters. cm each centimeter has 10 equal division called millimeter mm.
Okay.
Thus,
Okay, 1 meter is equal to
100 cm.
centimeter. Okay, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter and 1 centimeter is equal to 10 meter. When you see the scale, okay, I'll draw the scale here. Now we are seeing the scale we are having. So, 100 centimeter is, sorry, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter, okay. And if you have seen our scale, एक वो 1 सेंटीमीटर होता है ना, यहाँ से यहाँ तक होता है, ये 0 ये 1, ओके. तो उसमें भी यहाँ छोटे छोटे ऐसे ऐसे लाइन्स होती है. So there are 10 lines. Okay, so this is millimeter. Okay. Okay, so our as we have seen that our SI unit means standard unit length is meter. Okay, so meter is the international system to measure the any kind of length or breadth. Okay, so we are now everyone is doing with meter only. So no one is doing with any other foot span, hand span, cubic, no, nothing like that. Okay. We are following their scale. Okay. So meter. So 100 meter, 100 centimeter, 10 centimeter, 10 mm. Okay. So these are the solid units of the length. Okay. Or breadth. For measuring, okay, now I'm reading, okay. For measuring large distance, meter is not convenient. For measuring large distance, meter is not convenient unit. Okay. So we define larger length, unit of length is called kilometer. Okay. When we have to measure large, meter काम नहीं आता है. Meter तो medium चीज के लिए काम आता है. So when you have to define the larger unit, we will use kilometer. Okay, kilometer as a unit. Okay, so when 1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 meter. Okay, ये आपको सबको याद रखना है. Okay, these all things you have to remember. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 mm. 1 kilometer is about 1,000 meter. So on. Now we can repeat all our measurement activities using standard scales and measuring units measured in SI units. Before we do that, we need to know the correct way of measuring length and distance. Okay. So 10.5. In our daily life, we use various type of measuring device. We use meter scale for measuring length, a tailor using tape, where the clothes and merchant uses the meter rod. For measuring the length of an object, you must choose a suitable device. You cannot measure the grit of the tree or the size of your chest using meter scale. For instance, okay, measuring the tape is suitable for this. For small measurements such as length of pencil, you can use 50 meter centimeter scale from your geometry box. Okay. So everything is depend on the size. Okay. जब चीजों को ट्री को या अपनी टेस्ट को मापना होता है तो वी आर यूजिंग मीटर. वी कैन यूज स्केल. वी विल यूज टेप. ओके, वो मेजरिंग टेप आती है जो टेलर यूज करते हैं, वो इजी होती है चेस्ट को गोल चीज को नापने के लिए और आड़ी टेढ़ी चीज को नापने के लिए. Okay, but when you have to measure the pencil, you will use the scale. Okay, this is the activity. We don't have to do this activity because it will take a lot of time and we'll feel. So we'll start directly here. This is activity number 3. In activity number 3, the height, measure the height of your classmates. We don't have to do all this activity because recently we can't do here. If we was in our regular class, we have done this thing, but we can't do these activities right here. Okay, so I'm not doing this activity number 3, because we have to measure our height only and hand span or in centimeter only. Okay, we have to किसी की कोई 2 लड़की को बुलाना है, 2-4 लड़के को, और सबकी हाइट हैंड स्पैन से नापनी है या फिर सेंटीमीटर से नापनी है. Okay, now how to measure the length of curved line. कर्व्ड लाइन यानी कैसा होता है, ये स्ट्रेट होता है तो हम नाप लेते हैं कि ये कितना है स्केल से, बट अगर ऐसा कुछ हुआ तो कैसे नापते हैं, स्केल से नहीं नाप सकते ना. ओके, सो वी हैव टू how to measure this type of curved line. We cannot measure the length. मैं यहाँ से रीड कर रही हूँ, ठीक है, यहाँ से ये वाला पार्ट. We cannot measure the length of the curved line directly by using the meter scale. We can use thread to measure the curved line. Okay, जब ऐसी लाइन होती डायरेक्ट लाइन तो हम उसमें यूज कर सकते हैं, बट कर्व्ड लाइन को नापने के लिए we will take thread and put our thread in the same direction as curve. Okay, जैसे कर्व होता है ऐसे हम रखेंगे उसके पास ऊपर थ्रेड को और नाप लेंगे कितना है, फिर वो स्केल से नाप सकते हैं थ्रेड को कि टोटल कितना सेंटीमीटर है कितना मीटर है. ठीक है. ओके, लोग यहाँ पे ऐसे दिखाया गया है कि अगर थ्रेड से नापना हो तो कैसे नापते. अपने को ये ब्लू लाइन वाली कर्व को नापना है. ओके, दिस वी हैव टू मेजर द ब्लू लाइन इज द कर्व हियर. ये ऐसा कर्व है, राइट. We want to if we want to measure the length, what we will do, we will take a thread and then we will
Thread.
yes, and after measuring thread we will measure this thread. इधर हम फिर वो निकाल लेते हैं इतना हुआ. ओके, थ्रेड को फिर हम वो थ्रेड को नाप सकते हैं ना कि इतना सेंटीमीटर है इतना मीटर है. ओके, so after
Yes, yes.
the size and then we will what we will do, we will measure the thread in this case. Okay, so okay, these all are activity only. Activity number 4, activity number 5, activity number 6. Okay, so we will learn here. Okay, this is the main part of our chapter 10.7. Think of some objects. Okay, यहाँ से हम next time learn करेंगे. ठीक है. ओके, यहाँ से 10.7 क्लास लेंगे अपना नेक्स्ट टाइम. ओके, so till then we'll meet tomorrow inshallah. Till then take care and bye bye. Have a nice day.
Khuda Hafiz, Khuda Hafiz, Khuda Hafiz, Khuda Hafiz.
Ma'am.